Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with this report from reliable journalist Gerard Romero claiming that Barcelona have received offers for on loan striker Antoine Griezmann, but the player is left to take the final decision. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Pjanic, it has been reported that the Barcelona midfielder is currently in talks with Saudi Arabian giants Al Nassr. We're also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so. Give the video a like and please make sure to watch it right up to the very end. Antoine Griezmann's story has taken an unexpected U-turn this summer. After an underwhelming last season at Atletico Madrid, he has been linked with an exit from both Barca and Atletico. Recent reports have claimed that Atleti are so happy to keep Griezmann as long as Barca bring down the €40 million obligatory price tag on him. In fact, they are reportedly not giving him enough minutes right now for the same reason. The purchase clause triggers into action if Griezmann plays more than 45 minutes in 50% of the games he is available for. He is awfully close to reaching that number, which is why Barca believe Atletico are trying to halt that progress by deliberately using him for just 29 minutes. Gerard Romero has revealed yet another twist in his tale. Barcelona have received a few offers for Griezmann. The final decision, though, is up to the player himself. He is reportedly happy at Atletico Madrid and wants to prove his mettle this season. In a little under an hour this season, he has scored one goal and created one chance. Despite the rumors, Diego Simeone has been clear about his decision to keep Griezmann and addressed his situation 2 weekends in a row. He said, "In my mind, the quality of minutes matters more than quantity. I am absolutely not upset by what they think. Having Griezmann available is very satisfying to me," he said yesterday. If Atletico do somehow manage to avoid paying that €40 million to Barca, next summer could turn out to be extremely controversial for everyone involved. Barcelona have already, asked their legal team to come up with solutions to this problem. After years of not really convincing displays from Antoine Griezmann at FC Barcelona, he was loaned out to his former club Atletico Madrid. That was last season, and we quite remember it's a 2-year loan. So last season and this season, Antoine Griezmann was spent at Atletico Madrid. Last season he did not even do well at all. This season as well, he have started somehow brightly, but it seems as though he might be better than last season. So all these past few weeks we have been getting reports of a clause worth 40 million that was inserted when Barca and Atletico were agreeing the loan deal for Antoine Griezmann last season. And Antoine Griezmann have to play about 50% of games, at least 45 minutes or more, for Atletico Madrid to activate, or let me say for Atletico Madrid to pay Barca 40 million. So according to what we are hearing, Griezmann is almost reaching that threshold, or let me put it, that level, that number of games, which will require Atleti to pay Barca 40 million automatic. But we have been getting reports that Atletico themselves are reluctant, that they don't want to pay that amount, even if Griezmann reached the percentage and the game time, everything like that, So that might bring some problem in the future. But let's see. According to reports that we are just talking about right now, they're saying that, the player has been linked. He has offers elsewhere. Barca have been receiving offers for him, but he needs to he's the one to make the final decision. So let's see because the way Diego Simeone has started using him, he wants to start benching him just because he maybe the one. The authorities from Atletico have instructed him not to really play him so much so that they'll avoid paying the 40 million to FC Barcelona. But how long would that take? Because very soon he will reach the number of games that he's supposed to play for Barca to receive up to 40 million from Atleti. So I very much doubt. That's why naturally you start hearing rumors about transfers linked with Antoine Griezmann. But the player will be the one to make the final decision, because if Griezmann says, okay, I want to leave, I want to go, maybe seeing the way Diego Simeone have been using him very shallowly and everything like that, it all depends on him. Barca will be so okay to receive offers for any move for him. So let's see how it will look like in the coming weeks. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, with just a few days remaining until the summer transfer window comes to a close, many Barcelona players are facing the prospect of a potential move away from Camp Nou. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been at the center of attraction amid speculations linking him with a move to Chelsea. But another Barcelona player in contention to depart the club is Miralem Pjanic. The Bosnian international has become a subject of interest for Al Nassr. This has been reported by Helena Condes, who suggests the Saudi Arabian outfit have, contracted the player's entourage, exploring the possibility of a late move for the midfielder. Al Nassr are coached by Rudy Garcia, who is keen on signing European players in order to strengthen the team and boost their chances of domestic competitions. The likes of players like Gonzalo Martinez, David Ospina, and Luis Gustavo are some of the big name players that have already plied the trade with Al Nassr. What makes him an even more interesting target for Al Nassr is his experience of working under Garcia. Pjanic featured in more than 100 competitive matches under Garcia during their time together at AS Roma. During his spell with the Giallorossi, the Bosnian had established himself as one of the best midfielders in Serie A, although Rudy Garcia does not expect him to rekindle that old form at Al Nassr. But after finishing third in the league last term, the club are determined to sign more star players in the market. Miralem Pjanic fits the bill well, as the Barcelona star is one of the most experienced midfielders currently available in the market. He feels the addition of the Barcelona superstar could add great weight to his team's chances of winning the Saudi Arabian title in the new season. As such, Al Nassr are expected to make a late attempt to lure Pjanic away from Camp Nou. Barca, for their part, are unlikely to object to the transfer, though it remains to be seen whether the Arabian outfit can get the paperwork done in time. After looking as though Pjanic might stay at Barca, it seems as though the player's future is still hanging in the air. Xavi have spoken a lot about Pjanic, the fact that he likes the way he trains, he likes him to be at the team. Pjanic was widely expected to leave Barca, we all know that. But things really took a drastic turn when Pjanic came back, for training at the Camp Nou before going for the United States tour. So it was widely expected that Xavi will be using him as, alternative for Busquets, resting Busquets and putting him sometimes with also Frankie de Jong. That is the plan that Xavi normally have, but if an offer comes to Pjanic, Barca are reportedly ready to take. Pjanic is not the Pjanic of years back then in Juventus. Pjanic is not really in the form that he usually was, so I don't think it's a big deal if Barca can sell him before the transfer window comes to a close. So they are saying that these Saudi Arabian giants, Al Nassr, are strongly showing interest, especially with their coach Rudy Garcia, who knows Pjanic very well at the time at AS Roma, so the deal can still go through, very likely. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.